course, we are talking about
Cassius Clay.
No, Muhammad Ali. Now, he did start out as Cassius Clay. Of course, we're talking about the man who changed his name after he found Allah. We're talking about Muhammad Ali, dead at 74 after his battle with Parkinson's disease, man. And you can see how it kind of took a toll on him right there, too.
Sure.
And it's it's a sad thing, people, because this is a man had an impact on everybody's life. I don't care who you are. You ain't done nothing. No, you got mad about him, or you said, damn, that boy, I might not like him, but he talks a good game. If there was ever genius applied, Martin, to an athlete, I'm not talking about I'm talking about an athlete. If there was ever, all y'all saying athletes just, oh man, they don't take no skill. They just using their heads and their bodies and their hands. Well, first of all, you full of shit. But the thing is, if there was ever any genius to a sport, Martin, you probably know more about Muhammad Ali than I do. So if you agree with me on this, then it's Muhammad Ali.
Well, yeah. I mean, besides him being the face of boxing, he was. Boxing is the most brutal sport, and yet he was big on being pretty, on being articulate. I mean, not just articulate, but poetic. He was a gentleman, a philanthropist, but more than all that, he stood up for what he believed in. He paid the ultimate price. I mean, you got athletes now, you got not now, but like, Michael Jordan with, Republicans buy shoes.
Yeah.
And Tiger Woods with like, I don't care about country clubs. I'm just trying to play golf. So, you got a lot of dudes that they just want to make their money. Man, they don't want to stand up.
The marketing game just got all y'all. I ain't saying I'm any better. Got all y'all prisoners right now. Muhammad Ali said ain't nobody going to bring me down. And the thing about Muhammad Ali is from the very beginning, he had everything, man. He had physical skill. He danced. People say he danced when he got into and he did. It's not so much as he had power behind his hit, but it was his moves that helped him dodge. That motherfucker had spider sense, man. I thought he got bit by a radioactive insect somewhere. And the reason why he could think on his feet so fast is because he actually was quick in the head too. He was always with his words, thinking one step ahead, man. Y'all remember that phrase, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. And it's funny because he was so verbose and so poetic, you couldn't shut his ass up.
Oh yeah, he's the mouth of the South.
Yeah, people. It was back in that when he had that fight with Sonny Liston. Not only did they see the skill, the athletic skill behind Muhammad Ali or Cassius Clay at the time, but they got to see that shit talking Clay too.
Yeah, first Liston was a villain and didn't nobody like Liston. Liston was a thug. Liston was a gangster. Liston was this. Liston was that. Everybody wants to see Liston beat, and now all of a sudden Liston is the savior. I guess that's the way I like it. That makes me rumble. Don't we rumble? Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
That dude in between was like, ah!
Just let me talk.
If you were interviewing Muhammad Ali or Cassius Clay, depending on what time it was, just forget it.
Yeah.
Just let him talk because you weren't going to say nothing. Cassius Clay, born 1942, and he was born in Arkansas. He went on his early career. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people forgot his early career, Martin. You might know this. 1960, when he won an Olympic gold medal in Rome.
Sure, I was there.
Well, yeah, of course. Actually, I see you right behind there. I see your hat, man. And even then, he had attitude because everybody, you could tell he's getting on everybody's nerves. Ain't one of them dudes smiling. Look at him. He's the only one grinning.
I don't mind that I lost, but I hate that I lost to this guy.
This nigga. But the thing with that really put him out there, Sonny Liston fight, 1964, man. That fight that he did, and that fight was something where he talked a game before that, and went in there and knocked him out. And if you didn't blink, oh man, I know.
Oh Lord, let me just lay here for a little
while. I know. If you look at this, he Grand Theft Auto'd his ass. Look, he just ragdolled on the floor.
Although he's going to the head now, mostly toward that.
Look how he's dancing around there, man.
You know the old story: you kill the body, and the head might follow.
This is I love watching these fights. Look at him.
Yeah.
Wasted.
And it wasn't even like an uppercut. It was just a jab. But it was just so perfectly laid on him.
It was so much
just
power
right on the button.
Yeah.
Because he was ready to follow it up. It was like, oh, he's already going down. All right, then never mind.
I know. Some people get knocked down, just laid out. He hit you so hard, you would actually just go to sleep. Like he's pulling the covers up on him.
Mama, 5 more minutes.
But
I mean, the thing was, Sonny Liston was a favorite, and Ali, man, just prior to that fight, he talked so much shit about that dude
and backed it up.
Called him ugly, called him a gorilla. It just made it personal.
That was Frazier, wasn't it? That was Joe Frazier was calling him gorilla.
No, he was saying about Liston too.
Oh, okay,
he was. I mean, he was calling him out his name. He was going vicious. It was like, man, you ain't got to go that hard on him.
Yeah, no, but hey, backed it up.
But it was one of these things where I think people didn't even like Liston, but Ali talked about him so bad that they were kind of on his side.
But did you hear what he said? He said, yeah, Liston was the villain.
Oh, yeah.
And he started running his mouth and be like, you know what, just shut up.
Yeah, exactly.
I just hope he knocks you in your mouth and you don't say a word after that.
Yeah. But
gave us one of the most famous, if not the famous, sports photo in history right there. I mean, imagine to be the guy that captured that. And that was that time you didn't have like all the bells and whistles on the cameras we have today.
That photo's everywhere. I just saw it recently in color, like high def color.
You know, it's when you look at how he was and whenever he would back himself up, people would be mad for just a minute. But man, it was just so much charisma in that. Like I said, if you were a reporter trying to talk to him, just put, get out the way, put him on the stage, put a spotlight on him.
Right.
And let him do his thing.
Just know that he's going to be the show.
He's going to be the show. He would not let you say a word.
7. I am the king of the world. Hold it. I'm pretty. Hold it. You're not that pretty. I'm a bad man. I shook up the world. I shook up the world. I shook up the world. Wait a minute, Cash. Wait a minute. You must listen to me.
I love that. You must listen to me. I know that even if you read comic books, you were like, I don't like sports.
Hey, man, he kicked Superman's ass.
Beat the fuck out of Superman right there. Ali. Superman versus Muhammad Ali. Stupid as
if you go back to that cover, one of the things, if somebody were to pick this up, because you can, they've done a reissue of it. There's a key where everybody in that audience is a celebrity from that time.
Oh, Martin, I'm one step ahead of you, brother. The comic book, Batman versus Superman ain't shit.
No.
Muhammad Ali versus Superman, everybody came out for that. Martin's right. It came with a key to it. And to show you everybody that showed up. Batman was there. He was look at him pointing ears down, and Batman was there
taking notes.
Yeah, exactly. That's how he beat Superman. He studied Muhammad Ali.
He's got a glass jaw.
Ain't shit. But everybody was there. If you look at it, they had the Jackson 5 was there. Cher was there. Don King was there. They got one of those pawn shows on TV where they were talking about one of the things that makes this valuable is because of all the faces that were on the cover.
This cover here was done by Neil Adams, and he did such an awesome job on this one here. But look at all the faces in here. Look at Jackson 5 right there.
You have Cher, you have Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King was there?
Yeah. Yeah, after his death.
I'm about to say he was dead.
Well, he was dead. Yeah. He came out of hiding just to attend that match.
It is, he was hiding on an alien planet because the story is stupid as hell.
Yeah.
Stories about aliens that come down. If you're saying, man, but look, this is where it got dumb. Muhammad Ali, he can't beat no Superman. They thought of that. Because I was thinking at the time, it was one of those big-ass, oversized comic books, the
treasury editions, they called them.
Like when I bought them, I was stumbling out the store. It was bigger than me and shit. Move out the way! I got a comic book. But what happened was there was these aliens called the Scrubs. That's how big of assholes they were called. Just scrubs. No one no scrubs. But they came down to Earth and then they took people. They took Muhammad Ali and Superman back, and they took Superman. They were floating around a red sun.
Right. So Superman was depowered.
Yeah. So he was depowered, and Superman was like, I don't need no powers to beat Superman's ass. I mean, Muhammad Ali's ass. Shit,
he's a nigga anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Shit, fuck that nigga. Mama named Clay. I'm gonna call. Fuck. Made him a bitch real quick. Beat the fuck out of Superman. Beat his ass. They pulled his ass out on a stretcher.
Right. Did I win?
How hurt is Muhammad Ali? Yeah, we'll talk about that later, man. Looked like a bitch. I had this girl out in the order. Lois laying on there talking about, oh God, stop!
Jesus, look at that top part.
Lois Lane, Jimmy, make it stop!
Fall down.
Throw in the damn towel. Beat the fuck out of Superman. Ain't no regular Joe gonna come in and just take on Superman like that and whoop his ass. Muhammad Ali did. That was amazing. That's when I knew that. That was not my first. That was not my first introduction to Muhammad Ali, because I thought the way people talked about Muhammad Ali, I thought he was a superhero.
Yeah.
Shit, I thought he was part of the Justice League. I thought that's why he was fighting Superman. I thought he was a villain. But not even just athletes, celebrities, especially athletes, but celebrities in general, man, all about branding, they're all about marketing, and some say, look at the charity work that I do, and I'm a spokesperson for this. I did a PSA the other day. They try to talk that game, but you really hold them to that conviction? Let them say they're going to jail. You think anyone would do that? No, they'd be on TV the next day with an apology. Well, I disagree with that person, but I might have said it. I could have said it better, No, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck. That's the thing about it, man. I look at these. I look at Muhammad Ali. He had integrity.
Yeah.
When he became when he joined the Nation of Islam, as you know, Martin, it was a revelation to him that, hey, look, there's a lot of hypocrisy in this country, and Vietnam is one of the biggest. I'd be damned if I go over there and fight the Viet Cong. His most famous quote about that, and he said, hey, ain't no Viet Cong ever called me a.
And shoot them for what? They never called me nigger. They never lynched me. They never put no dogs on me. They never robbed me of my nationality. How can I shoot them poor people? Just take me to jail.
You think anybody be saying that today? Oh, just take me to jail. People
they might say it until the cops show up.
Yeah.
Oh, no, man. I'm in this right now. I ain't mean that.
I was just playing. I didn't say that shit, man. And it's hard to argue with the truth.
Well, that's the thing. People want to say, like, oh, he's anti-American and fuck him and put him in jail. He don't belong here. And, history showed he was right. He was on the right side of things.
Yeah.
And they stripped him of everything. And he fought his way back to the top.
He couldn't fight for 48 months, man. 48 months, stripped of his title. Didn't go to jail. Supreme Court actually ruled in his favor on that. But a lot of people didn't like him at the time. This guy that was such a great star, already annoying people because he was talking too damn much. But at this point, they just said un-American, communist, hypocrite himself. Go back to Africa, of course, because obviously you don't love. I'll go to Vietnam and live with those people you love. And people tried to argue with him. Thing is, man, you can't argue with the truth, especially when the truth is coming out of Muhammad Ali's mouth. Somebody you can't already argue with. You can't even say hi to him. Hey, hi, how you doing now? Hi, when people tried to argue with him, and they couldn't. He was such an intelligent guy and ran his mouth so hard that people could not get a word in, and at that point they would even listen to him and be like, oh, I'm kind of right.
I'm saying you talking about me about some draft, and all of you white boys are breaking your neck to get to Switzerland and Canada and London. I'm not going to help nobody get something my Negroes don't have. If I'm going to die, I'll die now right here fighting you.
That's usually how you want to fight. Now say something else.
Okay, all right. Well, never mind.
Yeah,
you may have a point.
When that smile go away, he start looking mad. People, oh shit, okay. I never saw this side of Cassius.
I didn't know that fighting was a part of this.
I see your point,
and
sir.
I'm late for my plane to Canada. So excuse
me. Yeah, man, and didn't care. He didn't care. I mean, and there's a story out there you can actually read on Wikipedia. I did, but they just say that when he was a kid, he was denied water because of his color, and he said that or his mother said that just had a real impact on him from that point.
Sure. I understand.
So drink up, Martin.
Thank you, Ali.
Yeah, he made water possible for you, Martin. That's white water you're drinking right there. But did you ever see that Mike Douglas interview that he did?
Maybe.
That years ago, before the internet was around.
I used to watch Mike Douglas a lot.
So Mike Douglas, a lot of people, I don't even remember the show. Somebody showed me the Mike Douglas show like 20 years ago. I was at this guy's house, and this is the time before the internet came out when people were just trading stuff they found on video and whatnot. And this guy was like, man, somebody gave me this crazy interview of Muhammad Ali on the Mike Douglas show. And he was there with Sly Stone of Sly and the Family Stone. And sometimes his honesty.
That's all you got to say.
Man, sometimes his honesty would just make things weird. He's already there with a host Mike Douglas, who just wants to make it light.
Right.
There's a politician there who's mad at what he's saying, and then you got high-ass Sly Stone.
Wait, is there a different Sly Stone?
No. Oh no, there's higher.
Okay.
Sly Stone.
I mean, when he said, "I want to take you higher," you didn't know how far he was talking
He meant
about.
himself. Yeah, it got weird, and it was funny because it got to a point where he was the only one talking sense there. And they put it on VH1 years later, so you might have seen this, but I talked to a lot of people. It wasn't even on YouTube for a while. I talked to a lot of people who said, yeah, I'd never seen this before.
You're not the ones who slaved us, who lynched us or raped us, but your people stole the property and left it with you, and you still guilty because you keep it. All the TV stations, all the lecture, this is the Ramadians.
That dude just wants to lynch his ass right now so bad. 20 years ago, I could have you hung for this, Ali.
Oops, it's all land. Everything is yours. So ain't nothing in politics for us.
Yeah, but as a politician, couldn't you help the blacks?
No, because I got to have the white man's flag over me, and I got to represent all.
No, you don't. I'll change.
I disagree with that, Muhammad. There are a lot of blacks in Congress, and they don't have the white man's flag.
I don't fuss at the brother on TV.
No, I know.
Let's don't be niggas and fools in front of white people.
I'm not gonna
Let me talk to them. I'm talking to them.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to everybody here.
Well, I'm talking to them now.
But take your hand on my face. I'm talking to everybody here.
Let me talk to them.
I'm gonna talk.
Them white people like, see, I told you that's what they do. I think they're back on the block.
Question.
I understand it.
This is our problem.
I understand.
You understand? We got to get together.
We're not gonna have no problem.
And I don't think politics have a problem. I'm talking to brothers.
No, but I want to change the color of the flag. I'm serious about it.
I'm not. Okay.
You talk about the flag over your head.
We gonna change the color of the flag. Okay, that's a heck of a job.
Yeah.
He just.
Oh, I feel bad for him. He was on a roll. He had something going, and you got this high motherfucker right here stepping in the middle of it. You know he's high by the fact that he wants to argue with him in the first place.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You need to change the color of the flag.
Yeah,
Like,
he don't change the color flag. Get your hand out my face. I will say this about Sly Stone: he was the only one that could shut Muhammad Ali up. I mean, Muhammad Ali defeated right there. Look at him. He's out.
he was just like, brother, work with me on this.
He was one of the most imitated people too. People because people would do imitations of him all the time. Billy Crystal and people like that. Come out. I'm the greatest of all time. Yeah.
Billy Crystal had like almost a one-man show with him playing Muhammad Ali and Howard Cosell.
Yeah, exactly. And it was funny because with his Parkinson's coming on, a lot of people they started making fun of that Muhammad Ali too. I was like, oh man, that y'all kind of wrong. I remember back in the day, even when I was 9 years old, I was like, man, that kind of ain't funny.
Yeah.
They Eddie Murphy on Saturday Night Live did an amazing impression of Muhammad Ali.
I guarantee the world, I'm gonna shock the world, prove the world, I'm the greatest fighter of all time, destroy this man, and I'm gonna keep the heavyweight championship of the world for 5 years straight. Then I'm gonna retire from the boxing game, healthy, happy, rich, and pretty. I'm the greatest fighter of all times.
Man, it's when they used to have fun.
Oh, I know, the two of them.
Joe Piscopo and Eddie Murphy. Yeah, those two guys.
They were a great team.
They saved Saturday Night Live. Yeah, they at a time when they was like when they had another person up there and they didn't let those two do anything.
Well, and the thing is, everybody gives Eddie Murphy sole credit, and it was the two of them working together with a lot of.
Oh, stuff. It was. But even though, man, Eddie Murphy was great at that time, but they right after that, they started making fun of that older Muhammad Ali, and I don't know if people knew at the time what the real deal was with him. But even then, when I saw it,
there were years where people thought he was just punch drunk.
Yeah, they thought he had done that rope-a-dope so much that he just took a lot of headshots, and that's what they're doing right here. There was a period that people know was Parkinson's. They just thought, like you said, like he just got hit to the head too many times.
Muhammad, how do you feel after last night's fight? And man, I knew when I was a kid, I said, man, something's wrong with this. This shit ain't right. That ain't right at all. Even had his ass.
Good makeup.
No, it's great makeup. Even had his ass doing nursery rhymes and shit.
Muhammad, are you gonna fight again?
I like his show. I admire his style. Old MacDonald had a farm.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I laughed my ass off at the time.
It was funny, but you had that feeling like, oh, this ain't right.
Yeah, you kind of knew something was wrong. Mm-hmm. But anyway, people, like I said, we could talk about Muhammad Ali all day long, man. It's stuff is gonna be out there. The Rumble in the Jungle, Thriller Manila, all that stuff. I mean, all this stuff is gonna be out there. The most famous knockouts.
The best thing you could do is go back and watch When We Were Kings.
That's exactly it, man. The Rumble in the Jungle with George Foreman, man. That was such a huge thing.
That shit is epic.
It was so epic. Remember, there wasn't just a boxing match; it was a concert too. Musicians flew over there because they wanted to play the Rumble in the Jungle.
I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean I make medicine sick. Come on! To the fruit, more bass than Bootsy Collins. Too fast! You're too fast!
The king is going home to get his throne.
Yeah, when I get to Africa, we gonna get it on because we don't get along.
George Foreman was a phenomenon.
The big bad monk.
He was.
Man, people watch this trailer. George Foreman just knocked out a dude like he was batting a fly.
I mean, yeah, a lot of y'all, if you even think of George Foreman, you think of him as either the fat dude with all the kids named George or the guy who made that awesome grill that you cook food on. But you don't know what a monster he was in the ring in his prime.
Yeah, he really was a beast. Mm-hmm. But people watch this movie. It is one of the greatest documentaries that you'll see.
I love how at the time, as bad as Muhammad Ali was, everybody was like, George Foreman's gonna kill you. Even people on his side, they were crying. Yeah. They were like, "It's the last we gonna see him. He about to die. He gonna kill Daddy."
Yeah, man, it was amazing. That's the only time he fought George Foreman too, right? And beat him.
Yeah, because George Foreman took a long hiatus after that. He just couldn't get over it. Like, how did I lose? I don't understand.
Yeah, exactly, man. And like I said, watch that. Go and check Muhammad Ali out, man. He really.
I had an interview with George Foreman just yesterday, and he just praises Muhammad Ali up and down. He's like fight him or not, you meet the man. He's like one of the greatest human beings you'll ever meet in your life. He's like I hate to even call him the greatest boxer because that's just limiting what he is.
Man, boxers get over that shit. You know, when they start making money off grills, you know, they've been married to fine chicks about 5 or 6 times. Right. You know, they don't give a fuck anymore.
Right.
It's funny that people, I can tell you, the older you get, the less you give a fuck about anything. So,
right? I'm glad you're coming into the fold now.
Yeah, don't give a fuck about anything.
You see people giving a fuck, and you're like, why are you bothering?
Why? Yeah. And I ain't even got millions, and I don't give a shit. Yeah. So yeah, people, go check out Muhammad Ali. Truly, I mean, it's not just it's not hyperbole to say that he really is, really is one of the greatest of all time. You just want to come in and punch my ass right now, don't you?
If I could reach that far.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to our channel and go over to our home, doubletoasted.com, for more videos and live streams. And remember, stay toasty.